Standoff 5. Subject English grammar. Topic Subject and predicate. So, dear children, today we are going to learn in grammar subject and predicate. Now, first, what is subject and predicate? As you can see, now a complete sentence has subject and predicate. So every complete sentence has subject also and predicate also. As you can see on the next slide, all the words in a subject form the complete subject, and all the words in a predicate form the complete predicate. So dear children, whenever the subject is formed, it form in the complete subject, and whenever the predicate is formed, it also form in the complete predicate. For example, as you can see on the next slide, one example: you and I are learning about sentences. So here you and I are complete subject, and are learning about sentences are complete predicate. So as I told you, dear children, whenever the subject is used, it used in a complete subject, and whenever we use the predicate, it used in the complete predicate. Hope you all understood. Let's move to the next slide. Now, what is a subject? Now we will learn what is a subject. A subject is the person or thing that is doing an action, or the person or thing that is force of the sentence. So dear children, the topic of the sentence includes who or what the sentence is about. So it tell in the complete sense about the sentence, which known as subject. As you can see more example, the subject in a sentence names whom or what the sentence is about. So dear children, the part which name the person, any person name or thing that is being spoken about is called the subject of the sentence. As you can see on the next slide, a complete subject contains noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. So a complete subject needs noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. As you can see the example of this, Nikki plays football. Now here Nikki is a noun which is used as a subject. So here, as I told you, the complete subject contain noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. So here you can see the Nikki is a noun which is indicate that this is the subject. And let's move to the next example. We are going out for dinner. Now here we are using the pronoun which indicates the subject. So dear children, as I told, the complete subject contain noun, pronoun, or noun phrase. So here we is using in the place of subject, which is pronoun. So hope you all understood these two example. Let's move to the third example. My mother's name is Anupama. Now here my mother names shows the noun phrase, which shows that this certain word is subject. So as I told you children, the subject contain noun, pronoun, or noun phrase is known as subject. The topic of the sentence which induces the what or whom the sentence is about, we call the subject. As let's move to the next slide and learn about the predicate. What is a predicate? So dear children, the predicate of the sentence is the part that contain the action, which contain the verb. So here the predicate of the sentence means that is the part which contains the verb, which contains the action. As you can see on the next slide, predicate is the telling part. You might can say it tells what someone or something is or does. So here the predicate is the part of the sentence that tells us something about the subject, dear children, or what the subject does. So here the predicate tells something about the subject or what the subject does. So and predicate also contain a action. A subject also contains the verb which shows the action. As you can see on the next example, here it is, Mr. Bart lost his hat. Now here lost his hat is the predicate. Why it is? Because this part of the sentence that tells something about the sentence. For example, Mr. Bart is the subject. Now here the Mr. Bart lost his hat. Now here the predicate is telling something about the subject. So here the Mr. Bhatt lost his hat. So here lost his hat is the predicate. So which the sentence tells something about the subject, that it means that this certain words is known as predicate. So here the loss his hat is a predicate. Let's move to the next example. The ball rolled down the hill. Now here the roll down the hill is the predicate. Why it is? Because it is telling something about the subject. Now here the ball is the subject. So as I told you, dear children, the part of the sentence that tells something about the subject or what the subject does is known as predicate. So as you can see in the example, the ball is the subject and roll down the hill is the predicate. So here the predicate is telling something about the subject, which means the roll down the hill is the predicate. Hope you all understood this both example. As you can see on the next slide, let's discuss this topic with an example. So dear children, I would like to give you more example that you can understand more clearly. Now your shallow creeper writes well. Now your shallow creeper is the subject. Why it is? The part which names the person or things we speaking about is called the subject of the sentence. And writes well, now your writes well is the predicate, because the part which tells something about the subject in the sentence is called the predicate of the sentence. So dear children, hope you all understood the part which names of any person, thing, and we are spoken about that person or thing is called the subject of the sentence, and the part of the sentence which tells something about the subject or what the subject is does, that is known as predicate. As you can see more example in the next slide, subject and predicate. So every sentence has two parts. So every sentence has two parts, dear children. Generally the part before the verb, before the action which does the action is called the subject. The part which has the verb and the words after is called the predicate. So dear children, generally the part before the verb, before any action which does it called the subject, and the part which has the verb, which has the action, that word is called as predicate. For example, Paresh likes hot chocolate. Now here as you can see in the box, the Paresh is the subject, because the subject is that the person or thing doing an action of the person or thing, that is force of the sentence is known as subject. And here like hot chocolate, now here the predicate is telling something about the subject. Now let's example, the king will solve the problem. Now again dear children, the king is the subject and rest of remaining word will solve the problem is the predicate. Seema has forgotten her diary here. Now here the Seema is the subject and has forgotten her diary here is the predicate. New Delhi is the capital of India. Now here the New Delhi again is the subject over here, and is the capital of India is the predicate, because the topic of the sentence induces whom or what the sentence is about, or tell about any person or thing, that indicates the subject. And here is the capital of India, here it's telling something about the subject, which shows that this sentence is the capital of India is the predicate. Again last examples, the boys were flying kites in the sky. Now here the boys is the subject, because a subject is a person or thing that is doing an action, or the person or thing that is force on the sentence, which means this sentence is known as subject. So here the boys is the subject. Here, were flying kites in the sky. Now, were flying kites in the sky is the predicate, because the part of the sentence that tells something about the subject or what the subject does is known as predicate. So, here, were flying kites in the sky is the predicate. Dear children, hope you all understood today grammar topic, subject and predicate. Thank you.